What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Triz, man. I'm finally back. I know it's been a minute. Got some new things in the works for you guys, man. I just started my Patreon. So if you guys want to support the channel, please, I'm going to leave the link in the description to the Patreon channel. Got $2 tier, $5 tier, $10 tiers. Whatever you feel is necessary for this channel to grow. I appreciate all the love and support so far. With that being said, there will be some different things going on as far as the Patreon versus the YouTube channel. I'm still going to upload here, but it'll probably be a week or so after whatever goes on Patreon. On the Patreon channel, I will have more of my gaming stuff as far as NCAA college football streams, Madden streams, NBA 2K26 streams, album reactions, things of that nature. Watching shows, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna start doing the actual reactions to TV shows or movies, so forth and so on. Not too many movies, I don't think. I'm not a real big moviegoer like that, except for when you know it's something that I really like follow or something like that. But I have been seeing a few shows that are coming up that I want to watch and interact with you guys about. Like I know Landman season 2 is coming out. That's probably gonna be one. I saw. I'm catching up on Gen V right now as far as the first season, and I know they got a few episodes on season 2 already out. So I'm gonna probably catch up to the finale of season 1 and start season 2 off on the Patreon episode 1, so forth and so on, things of that nature. So I'm gonna start trying to put together some more content other than just the music reactions, and this is an example of stuff other than music. So we're gonna watch the highlights for the Dallas Cowboys New York Jets game today. If you're a football fan, please tap in with me. If y'all don't know, I probably said it on the channel plenty times before, but I am a Dallas Cowboy fan. Please don't come at me in the comments about how sorry we are and all of this other stuff. Like, I'm not one of them Cowboy fans that think we win in the Super Bowl every year. Let's get that straight out the gate. To be honest with you, before we traded Micah, I thought this season would be the best that we could do this season was going to be like 9-8. And that's for like everything to go, correct. You know what I'm saying? But we know that's not how everything works out in the NFL. We know it's no, you know, what can go wrong will go wrong. We know that, especially with the Cowboys. We know that. So after we traded Micah, I kind of made the over under go a little bit further down. And I told my friend, I said, yeah, probably 3 wins this season without Micah. But I was pleasantly surprised in the opener against Philadelphia. I thought we was gonna get dog walked. I'm not gonna lie. We still lost, but I thought we was about to get ran out the stadium. So after that game, I kind of had to readjust, what I thought we could probably do this season. But our defense is just so bottom of the barrel at this point. I can't really put too much stock in it, but I do think we'll win more than 3 games, like I thought. Um, Probably about 6, maybe 7 wins this season. Anything more, I'll be happy if we can make a wild card. You know what I'm saying? But or we got to make some moves on defense. Hopefully, when Overshown gets back and the rookie Revel, once he starts playing in the secondary, maybe that can help out. Now that Bland is back, maybe we could play some more man coverage with Diggs, Wilson. I know Malik Hooker is out. So we're gonna deal with. Every team is dealing with injuries and less than stellar play at the moment. So you can't really use all of that as an excuse right now. But let's see this. The highlights of this game. This is a game where I thought we would win. I haven't watched anything. I don't know the score to this game. This is all brand new, fresh to me today. So let's get to the highlights, man. Let's see what the Cowboys did versus the Jets.
See what they do here. 4 wide on a 3rd down. Fields under siege again. He's got Garrett Wilson and a first down and then some. Garrett Wilson, who has been targeted about a...
All right, so we've been going against some pretty elite receivers. Here's another one, Garrett Wilson. I will say this. I don't think our secondary is as bad as they been with the defensive scheme that we're running. I just think we don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. And if you don't get pressure on the quarterback, there's no way a DB is going to stay with a receiver for however long they get in the pocket. You get what I'm saying? If a quarterback got all day to throw the ball, he's going to find somebody to be open. In a zone, in a man-to-man scheme, or whatever the case may be, someone's going to uncover and be open and be allowed to catch the ball. Now, if you have decent DBs in the secondary and you got coverage linebackers in, but the edge rushers or the D tackles are getting to the quarterback in a timely manner and make him hurry up his process, or don't let him go to his 3rd or 4th read, that's when the secondary starts looking better. So we have to develop the pass rush. And as you saw on that play, we've been almost there a lot of times. Like, that's not it's a decent pocket. It's not a clean pocket. We got some people around them, but not enough to affect the throw. We gotta start getting some QB pressures. We gotta start getting some hits on the quarterback, make them think, throw the ball short or overthrow or something. It's not always just the DB got burnt.
Under siege again. He's got Garrett Wilson and a first down and then some. Garrett Wilson, who has been targeted about a 1/3 of the time this...
Garrett Wilson's a tough one-on-one matchup on the back end.
He's down at the bottom of the screen. They'll go up top instead. And he's got the tight end Taylor one more time. Here they bring.
The other thing we gotta worry about as far as with Justin Fields, man. I mean, like, the dude can run, so you gotta kind of have contain. We gotta have contain. Let me turn these closed captions off. We gotta have contain to make sure he doesn't run like Jalen Hurts did week 1.
And the extra lineman, Max Mitchell. It is Hall straight up the gut, trying to break through. And he keeps his feet to the outside. Breece Hall is dumped out of bounds by one.
Poor tackling. And I hate to do this because everyone is dumping on my guy. But Diggs, man, if you hurt, just sit out, bro. Put somebody else in there that's healthy, that's going to be able to make a play. Because every time I see you, it's on your side of the field, you're on the ground, or you're lost, and they're getting yards.
Thomas at the 21. It's a gain of 22, and it nearly went for forever. Garrett Wilson at the top of the formation. He'll come this direction instead, and it's knocked down.
Hold on, who's that?
Garrett Wilson at the top of the formation. He'll come this direction instead, and it's knocked down.
Oh, no, that was
with this Dallas offense, you're the Jets. You got to come away with touchdowns.
Nick Folk drives it through.
Expect that matchup man coverage throughout the course of the day.
Tolbert in motion. Prescott under pressure from McDonald. Got it away for a first down.
Oh, let's go, Flournoy.
A tackle down the sideline. Flournoy crashes in at the 19. Cisco got it by the shoe tops.
White helmets. Who was 13?
Get 0.99% financing on certified pre-owned Hondas, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and first-year oil changes on us. Search your local Honda dealer today.
It's not fucking Donovan Wilson. I can't think of who 13 is. His name is slipping my mind.
Williams up in front of Prescott. They will max protect over the middle. Ferguson.
Come on, Ferg. We need that. Oh, this automatic.
So Cisco and Adams, both safeties there. Aubrey's such a weapon. He slices it through.
They've got to start being able to capitalize on not just being close, but finishing these games.
Brees Hall. Another avenue to work with down to the 42.
Are you narrating? Is it your voice?
That's what we got you for,
if
right
it's decisive for you, yeah. Here's a throw by Fields. He's got it for Davis, and Isaiah Davis out of the backfield. This is not a big screen team that plays defensively. Missing those hurts even more.
Have to make them on offense, absolutely.
He said it's not a big screen team, but if you watch the Green Bay game, you saw how many times they ran a screen on us and how successful it was. So why not implement it in your game plan? I would as a coach.
Is it your voice?
If it's decisive for you, yeah. Here's a throw by Fields. He's got it for Davis, and Isaiah Davis out of the backfield. This is not a big screen team that plays defensively. Missing those hurts even more.
Have to make them on offense, absolutely.
Third down, Fields on the roll. He wants to throw it.
Right,
he's out of the pocket, and he takes a lick from Kenneth Murray Jr.
And the run game was more traditional under center.
Come on,
they are 60% pass on first down. This is a run. It's Javonte Williams, who has been a boulder in the run game, tackled by
Javonte Williams as a pickup in the offseason. I felt was going to be a good addition. I didn't know he was going to be this good. I thought he was going to be someone that could stabilize the run game as far as like, you know, a third down, not a third down back, but, you know, in between the tackles, short yardage, pick up first downs, you know, you're in the red zone, you know, let him try to power it in type of thing. He's shown a lot more than I thought he had from when he was in Denver as far as catching out of the backfield and breaking some chunk runs.
Gardner, it's a gain of 9.
The more that looks the same, the better.
Prescott off the 5-man rush. He will drop it off. He's got it to Flanoy, who had a great catch and run earlier.
3 big guys to the right. The stand-up guys are on the left. They're trying to force the line to work right.
Pressure from the near side. Prescott got it away, and he's got the first down for Pickens.
Let's go, GP.
Pickens and Gardner together at the bottom of the formation. Going to have to swing it out wide for Lipke on the catch and run. And he barrels forward to very close to the line to gain. We'll see if they give it to him.
Just the attitude and toughness that he's brought to this offense.
As healthy as he's been. He's been a great tackle breaker. Drop it off. Here's Ferguson in open space.
Let's go all the way.
To the end zone again. Touchdown.
Yo, that's a lot of people.
It took him a year and a half to find the end zone, and now it's a waterfall for Jake Ferguson.
He's like, dude, I had a crazy touchdown celebration planned, and when I scored, I completely blanked. So I think they reminded him before he came off the field. But just again, we talked earlier about marrying the run and the pass. But Oso Odigizula, Kenny Clark, they got to start getting some pass rush inside.
This is when you got to step up.
Look at Wilson's way.
Let's go. Who's that?
There. He gets swung around again and dropped. Another sack. It's Houston this time.
That's just
now you let Micah Parsons leave, and you can't rush the passer. It's all connected.
They'll screen it out wide. And it's Flanoy trying to break 3 or 4 tackles. That's not going anywhere. He is doused.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Take Culver's spot.
At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
But I think Flournoy adds a different element to the passing game.
Tackler through 4 weeks.
And we wouldn't know that without CD being
Jets
hurt
go
right
2
now.
tight ends again, and they run it straight ahead. Brees Hall, another crease, and he's pinballed down. The ball came out. Ball is out, and they're going to say he's down.
Every one of his dropbacks here in the first half.
Here comes Fowler again. 5 on the rush. It's a throw
that's
to the
who that
near
was.
side.
13 is Fowler.
And a catch for Josh Reynolds, just his 3rd of the year, and it's a first down.
So often on Saturdays, the rules are just very different in pro ball.
First down throw. Got it to the far side. Josh Reynolds turning back to the 30.
In and left tackle.
He had been their 6th offensive lineman earlier in the game. Here is Hall.
Fumble.
The ball is out at the 10.
That's us.
Leofau punched it away. All reminiscent of the drive against the Dolphins with the Braylon Allen fumble at the goal line, and the Cowboys take it away. Prescott got it away. Flournoy across the 15 to the 18. It is very close to the line to gain to make up a lot of ground in short windows.
Go top.
Prescott steps up in the pocket, escapes the pocket. Dak Prescott sliding down as a marker at the 36 as well. For now, it's a first down run for Dak. Movement at the line.
Offsides. Free play.
There is a flag down near side. Flournoy.
Let's go.
Oh, what an adjustment. Flournoy inside the 20-yard line. Hey.
Let's go, Flournoy. I like this. And what I'm saying is, you haven't seen Jalen Tolbert in none of these highlights. I know he made the great play last week in overtime when he tapped his toes on the sideline, and he made a big third down catch to kind of put us in range to score the touchdown to take the lead late in the fourth. But he doesn't make enough plays. He don't make enough plays. Like, this dude's been making plays. Let's go.
Got around Adams. It's a first down, Dallas.
We in the red zone.
But he's able to handle the quick snap and get the big completion.
To Flournoy with his 5th catch. Here is Williams flowing to the outside.
Good blocks.
Cutting it upfield inside the 5.
Good blocks.
Hats off to them. They've done a great job here in the first half.
Couple of tight ends in. Back to Williams.
Get over there. Good blocks.
Running right.
Cut up.
Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboy. Crashing in for 6.
Now, when we lost Rico Dowdle, I wasn't like disappointed. Like, oh my God, I was worrying about like, okay, we must gonna pick up some guys in the draft, right? And then when we was in the draft, we wasn't really. It was a couple of running backs that I thought would fit the mold for us, and they went somewhere else. R.J. Harvey, that's in Denver. I think the guy that Pittsburgh picked up from Iowa, and then another dude, Tootin, that's in Jacksonville, I believe. I was looking at them 3 running backs as like maybe somebody that we could bring in. But then we ended up picking up Jaden Blue, so I was cool with that. But I'm like, he's not an every down back because he's too small. But the fact that we got Javonte, and Miles Sanders, I was like, Miles Sanders could be a cool backup or somebody that's going to be like, if somebody gets hurt for a couple weeks, you can lean on him, but not like the number one guy. This guy right here, we had 6 rushing touchdowns last season as a team. I think he got five already by himself just this season in 5 weeks. So, good pickup. Let's go.
Just watch his ability to continue to run through contact. He's the lead escort blocker. TJ Bass, the right guard, pulls. Watch, he blocks Sherwood. Now he keeps running, just keeps moving his feet. But then you take a look and say, is Breece Hall not in the game in your best interest here to try to get competitive in the second half?
Especially without Braylon Allen. It's another sack for Houston.
That's 2. 1.5.
When a team's trying to chase your offense.
They rush 4 here, trying to get the ball back. Williams in pursuit. Got the jersey, but not Fields down. Now he'll slide, and the Cowboys will take that timeout.
Donald Trump is coming directly for our democracy. Prop 50 puts our elections back on a level playing field, preserves independent redistricting, and lets the people decide. With 50, we can stop Trump and restore checks and balances. Yes on 50.
A lot of us know that we need life insurance to protect our family's financial future if anything.
The job he's doing as the offensive play caller.
Oh, we got the ball back?
They're going to run it straight ahead here.
Who's that?
Javonte
Let's go!
Williams. Oh, my! He could be gone!
Get out of bounds.
Williams to the 2. Malachi Moore ran him down. A curious play call. It's the longest run of his career. See if they feed him here.
Get in there.
Play action.
Oh, he's wide open.
End zone.
Let's go,
Ferguson.
And that's where if you're the Jets, you just have to have some awareness. So you're going to see Ferg, we just called this wide delay. He's going to block, and then he's just going to come out the back door. The key is for Ferguson to just watch the backside linebacker. Once he pulls the trigger, go. That's his cue mechanism. But the likelihood of them handing that ball off with 19 seconds left is probably pretty low. I think you have to play that first and goal.
Instead, it's a rapid-fire touchdown. The extra point clangs off the upright.
So far.
And find a different outlet.
Oh, we got the ball.
Gardner and Pickens matched up again. Dak looks that way, and then he'll go over the middle and incomplete for Javonte Williams with Maui Noah in coverage in 22 and 23 with the Bears. As Breece Hall is back in the game, and he has a gash across the 40-yard line.
Yo,
Kyer Elam now up at the top. Opposite Diggs.
Pressure right in the face of Fields. Sam Williams drags him down, and the Cowboys get back-to-back tackles for loss. Stevens was up at the line. He's got to snap it. Prescott does. He does. He rolls to his right. He throws to his right, and it is incomplete. Ringing in and out of the hands of Flanoy. He's changing the play, or at least showing that he is.
Let's go, defense.
They're going to run play action. He boots to his left. He throws it, and this is juggled, and it is incomplete. Play action, handed off Flanoy. On the reverse, Ryan Flanoy dives to the 43.
So it was not the wrong decision, just a really good design by the Dallas defense.
This is GP time.
Prescott loads up. Pickens, hand fighting into the end zone. Touchdown!
I knew it was GP time.
Breathtaking 43-yard strike.
GP Shiesty.
One catch leading up to that. But it's then the splash negatives for this Jets defense. We've talked about it all day. Hand fighting, two big, physical, long athletes going at it, and that's kind of the Jets in a nutshell. You play well all game, but it's that one bad play this time by Sauce Gardner, and it's your.
Now listen, we up 30-3. We better not lose this fucking game. All right. Now, I understand the defense might get lax because that's what they do in the NFL. You get a big lead, and you just watching the clock and letting the time run away. And you let them do something. You let them get big plays, and then next thing you know, you in a dog fight with 2 minutes left. Like, let's not have that happen. Come on, let's close the door.
Just saying that because of what the Hurricanes did last night.
Sure, I was waiting for you to bring it up.
Justin Fields over the middle. He's got Wilson across midfield.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent, adaptive, effortless.
And it's a first down.
That's just the truth.
That's an even-handed perspective on college football from Greg Olson. Fields has Taylor, who pushes forward.
And they come in bunches. They just can't seem to crack the ice.
Get in there.
Clowney is in. He's on the pressure. Here is Davis leaking out of the backfield to the 32.
I'll be very curious where the starting position of Dallas's next offensive drive is.
Yeah, with the new kickoff rules, that one snakes through.
They got nobody back here. They got everybody at the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. Prescott incomplete. Oh, if Pickens catches that.
You just can't figure out why his message just continues to fall flat in regards to self-inflicted negatives.
There's Taylor. He's got a first down.
It's a mix of personnel. It's a mix of scheme. It's a mix of locker room, intangibles.
Give up the middle.
There's Taylor again. He's got another first down. The tight end seen his target.
Brace the fall. It's a tough one because you're trying to protect the quarterback. But I think that's one where I don't think that was a foul.
Mike, thank you.
Seen out of this Dallas front all season.
5 sacks so far today, looking for yet another fourth down stop. Fields over the middle, got it inside the 5 to Hall, who hangs on this time as he gets cracked by Murray. Taylor in motion, fake it to Hall. Fields, end zone, touchdown. Andrew Beck for the first Jets touchdown this afternoon. There is a marker in at the near side. It looks
With Ezeraku right in his face, he puts this ball right on the front shoulder pad of Beck.
Lazard in motion, Fields to the end zone, and a nice catch by Taylor, flashing his hands in front.
The percentage chances of getting it are pretty slim.
Dak back to throw. Climbing the pocket, drop it off Ferguson, and he's got a first down.
They said Jaden Blue was going to play today. I haven't seen no Javonte.
Williams again.
First down.
Boy, he is tough to take down. Javonte Williams came into the game. Jake Ferguson right now. 3rd down and 9 for Dak and the Cowboys. Clean pocket, he'll throw near side.
Flournoy.
It is Ryan Flournoy of Homewood Flossmoor High School.
You better have the best roster in football because your path to victories are going to be small.
Can we get a hat trick? Oh.
I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check to see if anyone was watching before I stole cotton candy from a child. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Dak, drop it off, easy walk-in touchdown, Javonte Williams.
NFL. For whatever reason, nobody can figure out down, and just run the tailback. It's not even a good play fake, but it doesn't matter who runs it or who defends it. The tailback in the red zone is virtually always open on that play. You got to give Matt Eberflus, the new defensive coordinator in his first year, you got to give him a lot of credit. It takes a while to implement a system the way you see the game being played. And what you're the math guy. What is week 5 of?
It's not exactly calculus. Yeah, it's week 5.
No, but of 19.
Oh,
18,
I see.
Right, whatever it is.
Yeah, we're about a quarter of the way through the season.
Ish.
Here comes Houston around the corner. It's a throw to the near side, and Wilson with the catch.
He was a part of with Campbell in Detroit.
And as a player, his first 3 years as a player, they were 6-10, 3-13, 1-15. As that's a wild catch by Taylor. Fields, backside heat from Ezeraku, got it away for Wilson. One dodge and leaning in, touchdown.
That was kind of...
Tried to go airborne. Nice job just reaching the ball across. Usually you teach receivers do not extend the ball, but in these circumstances, at this point in the game, doesn't really matter. Good effort there by Garrett Wilson. And the one thing I will say, these last couple possessions for the Jets, and I know Dallas has changed, they're playing a little bit more conservative pass defense, keeping the ball in front, but since they're
going to go for 2 here. Fields. End zone. He's got 2 for Josh Reynolds. And the lead is 15.
Obviously, that's over.
And this onside kick goes directly to the Cowboys once again.
Here, all the linemen getting down. The story today for Dallas was the defense, and being the worst in the league after 4 weeks. Today was a pretty impressive. The 22 points the Jets scored is not really indicative of how the game went.
The Jets, regardless of how they've gone,
team to start 0-5,
have not won a game so far. Any of the first 5. They're the first team to start 0-5.
Wait a minute. Didn't they get a blocked field goal, ran back for a touchdown? That's not considered a takeaway? Against Tampa Bay, they jumped over, dude jumped over the center, blocked it, picked it up, scooped it, and ran it back. That's not a, I thought that was that's a turnover, right? That's not a fumble, a live ball fumble, or whatever you want to call it, because, just because it's 4th down don't mean that it's not a play. It's a play, right? Anyway, let's look at the stats. I want to see the stats. I want to see what let's go NFL. Wait a minute. Where's my microphone at? Oh, there we go. Allow this time. NFL.com. Not listening? NFL.com. Let me type it Where are we going? Here we go. Player stats. Dak 18 for 29, 234 and 4. Javonte 16 carries, 135 and 1 touchdown. Dak 7 for 28. Flournoy 2 for 10. Jaden Blue did get in there, just not in the highlights. So 4 for 7 for him. Did he catch anything? Flournoy 6 for 114. That's great. Pickens 2 for 57. Ferguson 7 for 49 and 2. Lumpke 1 for 10. Javonte 1 for 4. Schoonmaker 1 for 3. Tolbert nothing. Defense. Shamar James 8 tackles. Bland 6 tackles. Wanye Thomas 4 tackles. Donovan Wilson 3 tackles and 5 assists. Maurice Luafau 3. Sam Williams 2 with 1 sack. James Houston with a sack and a half. Reddy 1 tackle. Ezeraku 1 tackle. Odigizua 1 tackle. Fowler 1 tackle, 1 sack. Odigizua 1 sack. Kier Elam, he's trash. Jack Sanborn only had 1 tackle. Kenny Clark 1 tackle. Diggs 1 tackle, 3 assists. Murray 1 tackle, 4 assists. All right. Jaden Blue with the kick return. Okay. 1 kick return for 32 yards. That's decent. Oh, we brought in Jalen Cropper for the punt return? Okay. So Turpin must be out because he's not in there at all. All right. I want to see what that tight end did for the Jets. Hold on. Justin Fields, 32 for 46, 283, 2. Brees Hall, 113. Garrett Wilson, 6 for 71. Mason Taylor, 9 catches, 67 yards. If he would have had a touchdown, that would have been a great fantasy stat line. Josh Reynolds. I mean, no one went over 100. That's pretty, and when you're in a lead like that and you know that they're passing, for you to have 9 catches and don't even have 90 yards, that's pretty good. So the defense came to play today. Not going to get crazy because it is the Jets who haven't beat anybody, but it is a game that we supposed to win, and we did that. So I'm happy with that. So with that being said, we 2-1. Wish we could have got that dub against Green Bay. That would have made it even sweeter. We'd be 3-2, right in the mix of things. So, we'll be back next Sunday, with another Cowboy reaction. Any other teams that y'all interested in or games that y'all interested in and see me react to, please leave them in the comments. Let me know. I'll get to them ASAP. I gotta watch the preseason Laker highlights against the Phoenix Suns. I know they lost, but I didn't see the game, and I didn't mean to see that they lost. It just happened to come up on my phone when I was scrolling through. Something, and it was the not the notification, but it was the if you have the ESPN app and it shows you like games that are coming up, and it showed them coming up to play whoever they playing tonight on Sunday, and it had their record next to it, so it said 0-1, so I know they lost the game, but I just want to see the new additions, the Jake LaRavias, Marcus Smart, Aiden, if he played, see what Bronny James talking about, connect those guys. I already know what's up with the, Reeves and Luka, LeBron, Rui. I know what them dudes is gonna do. I want to see what the young help is gonna be looking like. So my next video is probably gonna be that. It's your boy Triz. Y'all know what it is. I'll be back with another one, I promise. We out of here, man. Deuces.